Hello, I'm Jeffrey Burtis of the Stadium Junkies Media, and this is my review for Smackdown Live. First of all, good opening start to Smackdown Live, having KO celebrating his U.S. title chip that he just got back from WWE Battleground. He almost brought the U.S. Open Challenge back, stating that he would not defend it where they were today, getting some good heat. Then AJ Styles came out saying he wants a rematch. KO, the typical heel he is, just saying, no, you don't deserve a rematch. And then the biggest surprise of the day. Guess who has come back to WWE SmackDown Live? It is the gift of Jericho. Drink it in, man. Chris Jericho makes his return. And man, it's good to see Jericho come back. Now he did make a valid point. He never got his rematch after being written off TV. So adding Jericho into the US title picture, man, more kudos to them. Making that U.S. title look really good. And then, as KO was walking out, Shane McMahon said, you both make valid points, so the main event for this SmackDown Live will be a triple threat for the United States Championship between AJ Styles, Jericho, and Kevin Owens. Normally, I would hate the fact of triple threats, but this actually made sense. Having both these superstars, the last three champions for the United States Championship, they both have valid points. They get rematches against Kevin Owens. Why not sell it in a triple threat? Sure, kill two birds with one stone. Next up, I believe we had a rematch of WWE Battleground, which, great rematch. It was Shinsuke Nakamura and Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin earlier on got some good offense going on, kept the offense going for the early part of the stages. Then Nakamura decided to come back and eventually ended it with a Kinshasa to get the 1, 2, 3. Now, my gripe is, why was this not at Battleground? This would have made perfect sense if this was on Battleground and not on the SmackDown Live. Instead of that low blow finish, you just delayed it and just had Nakamura go over Baron Corbin with a 1, 2, 3 pin. You could have done that at Battleground. But they did it. It got resolved. If they continue this feud, great, but we'll get to Nakamura later on. Next up, we had a little backstage segment between Natalya and Naomi. And they had a little interaction between one another. We're saying Natalya is basically saying, Naomi, you've turned that into a toy. For those old school people, they got a valid point. But Naomi's like, quit living in the past, Natalya. Had a little good backstage heat. So if they keep building this right, maybe you can give me the care about this match. But for now, smart. Keep it up. Then we had a SmackDown women's tag team match between Charlotte and Becky versus Tamina and Lana. And okay, Lana, the fans are turning on you. I heard a chant saying, "You can't wrestle. You can't wrestle." They should have kept her with Rusev, because Rusev ain't doing nothing at the moment. But anyway, back to the match. It was the faces went over with Charlotte and Becky working well against one another. They worked well together, and as long as they keep this going, maybe they can work together. But I also want to see a Lana Charlotte feud with Tamina. Maybe keep this feud going, please, because Lana, give her time. I feel like if you give her some time, work on her craft, she could get really good, but I love the pairing. I don't know where they're gonna go with this pairing between Lana and Tamina, because Tamina's the boss, and Lana's just the lackey, and I don't know how much longer that's gonna last, because they're both heels. They both have their own agendas, but maybe Lana can learn something from Tamina. We'll see how that goes. Next thing we had is Jinder Mahal came out, and he, after bragging about how his defeat against Randy Orton in the Punjabi prison match, and he's like, oh, give me my next opponent for SummerSlam. He wanted a challenge. And guess who decided to show up? John Cena, of freaking course. John Cena, and then Mahal saying, oh, you come out, you're going to say I used the Singh brothers, I had to use the Great Khali to win against Randy Orton. And then Cena's like, you're a terrible mind reader. He said congratulations, which was surprising, and that you will do whatever it takes to win the belt. But he warned Mahal, saying, I'm coming for that belt. I'm like, oh. Every other face is occupied, so I guess it made sense. But, oh my, here we go again. So he's declaring that he wants a shot at Mahal. He's like, okay, but thank God Shane O'Mac gives me some hope. Because next week, it was not Shane McMahon, correction, it was Daniel Bryan. Thank God for Daniel Bryan. Because he's like, even though you're John Cena, you have to earn the opportunity. I'm like, thank you. So, next week on SmackDown Live, which I can't wait for, we will have a dream match between John Cena and Shinsuke Nakamura. Winner will face Mahal for the title. Ooh, please, let it be Nakamura. Let it be Nakamura. Let it be Nakamura. Please, I don't want Cena near the title. But I can see two things happening. One, Nakamura wins. Because here's the thing. He's still technically undefeated in singles competition on SmackDown. So Nakamura wins, faces Mahal. And Nakamura wins at SummerSlam, but Baron Corbin cashes in. Two, in the match, Baron Corbin interferes, costing Nakamura his opportunity at Mahal, and Cena moves on. Or three, which I hope is not true, Cena beats Nakamura clean. Please, no. Keep that undefeated streak going. You got something going with Shinsuke Nakamura if you use him properly. Please, not Mahal and Cena. I don't want to see that. Please, no. Next off, we got another tag team match between Aiden English and Mike Kanellis versus Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger. Okay, sure. The crowd was very into Ty Dillinger with a perfect 10. The perfect 10. He was getting cheers all over the place, and the faces won this match. But looking at this, I'm like, Mike Kanellis has lost 2 straight. Okay, fine. Sami Zayn needs some wins. He absolutely needs some wins to build some relevancy. But you just debuted Mike Kanellis. He got his first victory on SmackDown Live before Battleground, but now he's lost 2 straight. If you don't get him some wins, we're gonna think of them as jobbers. They're gonna be the laughing stock of SmackDown Live. They're gonna be jokes. So I hope Mike Kanellis gets some wins, even though Sami Zayn, God, he needs wins. So it's a lose-lose situation in that feud right there. Aiden English, Ty Dillinger, Ty needs to go over. It's nice to see Aiden English get some momentum, but Ty has the potential to be like a U.S. champion or something. You have potential with him. Aiden English, he's got nothing left. Maybe this new singing gimmick, but I'm just not impressed. Next up, we were going to have a WWE SmackDown Tag Team Celebration with the New Day. And then all Big E was like, oh, don't you dare be sour. But then after that, it was all quiet. We were like, the fans finished it off, but we were like, wait, what is going on? And the Usos jumped the New Day before they could finish their before they could finish their little promo. Tagged them backstage, went into the ramp, and at the end, the Usos just decimated the New Day, and then even both the Usos super kicked Big E. And if you want to get, this is how heel tag teams go after losing the belts at Battleground. You come right back at them and you attack them, and if you want to get heat on the New Day, interrupt their little catchphrase before they come out. That is perfect heel move by the Usos, and now this is arguably going to be one of the best feuds SmackDown has got going for them. I mean, the rap battle, the promos have been good, the matches have been amazing. They have been amazing to watch, and a SummerSlam rematch, that has the potential of stealing the show. And then, oh man, I can't wait. Then we had the main event between KO, Styles, and Jericho. And this is a main event. Man, I gotta tell you, this main event got me pumped, got me excited. Spot after spot. Jericho almost won with the walls of Jericho. And then hitting a code break on KO. And then a code breaker on Styles. And then a pop-up powerbomb came to Jericho, and he kicked out of it. He kicked out at the 2 count, and I was like, who's going to win? Who's going to win? And then Styles, out of nowhere, gets the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Here is your winner and new 2-time U.S. champion, AJ Styles. And what me and my co-host James have been talking about, they're playing hot potato with the U.S. Championship. It's the Raw Women's title all over again. 1 minute you get the belt to Styles. 1 minute you get the KO. 1 minute you get the Styles. So here we go. Hot potato. Someone's going to hold on to the belt at the end, and I just don't know who. But also, after that match, KO... Oh, by the way, Jericho took the pinfall, so KO had a little bit of a tirade at the end of the show. He was mad. He was fuming. He's like, it's not fair. It's not fair. I'm like, good heel heat. Fantastic good heel heat. And I want to see oh my God, Styles KO match at SummerSlam again. Oh my God, this SmackDown was so good. I mean, last week's SmackDown was not that great, to say the least, but you had, out of nowhere, Y2J, Chris Jericho, coming back out of nowhere. I love it when WWE makes returns that they don't advertise. We're like, what? Jericho's back. It brings the shock factor and the excitement to a whole new level. Instead of advertising it, have it come out of nowhere. That's where you get genuine reaction, genuine shock and awe, and get people to pay attention to SmackDown Live, where anything could potentially happen. Keep that up, WWE. Keep that up, SmackDown. And then the main event, you give me a triple threat match this week, and then next week you give me John Cena versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm not the biggest John Cena fan, but he does put good matches. And against Shinsuke Nakamura, oh man, this is going to be really, really good. I look forward to next week's episode of SmackDown Live. So, my rating for this week's SmackDown Live, on a scale of 1 to 5, I give it a 4.5. This 4.5, actually. I'd say this was a really good SmackDown Live. One, it brought heat from KO and the Usos to a whole new level. We got a dream match between Cena and Nakamura to determine who will face Jinder Mahal for the WWE Championship. The only gripe is Mike Kanellis and Aiden English and Ty Dillinger and Sami Zayn, and that was an even quality match. So I really can't say much about this. Except, good job, Smackdown. Well done. And that's it. And that is my review of WWE SmackDown Live. For this, I am Jeffrey Burtis of the Stadium Junkies Media. Post your comments, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We'll be on YouTube, SoundCloud, whatever social media. And this has been the Land of Opportunity of SmackDown Live review by Jeffrey Burtis, Stadium Junkies Media.